Hi again, welcome to another video. This is the second part of my 7 tools of Christmas videos, and this time we've got the impacts all lined up. You can see I've got 3 of them, and I'll run through what I really use each one for. I mainly use this one. It's a 10.8 amp hour, and it's the, well, I either use the Torx end in it that just like that, or the 1/4 inch end in it, because that goes on to my small backhoe socket set. So yep, I've got a little light on them like that, and I find that a brilliant little tool. I use that a lot because when I'm taking like carburetors off or any sort of auxiliary part on a mower, strimmer, blower or anything, that is ideal, because usually the nuts and bolts aren't very tight, and it undoes them fine. So and it isn't too harsh. So that isn't too harsh at all. So yeah, that's a great little tool. I don't really know what more I can say about it, because it's small, compact, and yeah, it just does the job. And the battery's only the 10.8 volt 1.5 amp hour, and that's the only battery I've got for it, and this one lasts ages. So yeah, that's a great little tool, and out of the 3, that would be the must-have one really, because I use that sort of 10 times more than I use the other ones. So yeah, well, we'll go on to the medium-sized one. That one, well, it's got a big battery in at the moment. It's got a fairly big battery, the 5 amp hour 18 volt. I think I used to use this on a 3 amp hour, which will work, but this just lasts longer. I run this one mainly on the 3/8 driver piece. That just clicks in much the same. Well, exactly the same, just in like so. This one, to be honest, rarely gets used. I don't really use this one because I find I either use a small one or the large one. Yeah, so this one doesn't really get used. I've used it on jobs before, like when I've done things like fencing, I need to impact things in and that. I have used it for that, where that's when it sort of comes into its own really. So I find for mechanic work, I don't really use that much, but it's part of the set, so I wanted to involve it in this video. It would probably deal with blade bolts okay and get them off, and it would as well. Yeah, that one wouldn't really get the engine bolts out. It might do, but it would be a struggle for it. That one would get the engine bolts out okay, you know, the ones that hold the engine to the deck, and also the ones all around the engine as well on some of the bigger engines. So yeah, it would be used for that. So it does get used at times, I suppose. And then we've got the big one. This is the one for if you got a blade bolt, the one come out. This will do it. This is quite powerful. I haven't found any blade bolt that it actually won't take out yet, or wheel nuts on cars, or even on my big hater mower and that. It just whizzes them off. It's currently running, well, currently got a 4 amp hour battery on it, but I usually run the 5 amp hour on that. And yeah, that is the sort of the big one, the D won't do. And yeah, it is a good tool, but like I said, that is harsh, so it only will come out for big bolts, where that one isn't at all. That's really I've never on an engine. Oh yeah, actually I remember on an engine bolt I tried to use that on a small engine bolt, putting on forget what it was. It was something, just a little 6mm bolt in. I think it was a 6mm bolt, and that actually wrung it off because it was this one was too powerful, the medium one. So that's why that one gets used a lot. But like I said, when you sort of go up to say breaking a lawnmower or changing an engine, for the engine bolts, that is ideal. Again, it's ideal for sort of engine casing bolts on bigger sort of engines, like So things like the GX 390, like on my pressure washer, the bigger sort of Honda engines, it's okay for that. But like I said, generally that one gets used. So I rate them all in their own right. They're all a great tool, and that one, yeah, has come in really handy for blade bolts. Yeah, they do the job. So I'd really say the must-have one is like the little one, and the others are just a bonus if you can afford them. Yeah, get them, because they'll come in handy at some point. Just before I finish the video, I will try to find out the current prices of the whole 3. It will be in bare form because they sell them without the batteries or charger. So that's how I actually bought these, I think. So I will put the price up, and that will be without a battery. It'll just be the bare unit. So yeah, so that's about all I can really say about these. They're great make, DeWalt. And yeah, never had a problem with any DeWalt stuff. I find it great. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this second instalment of the 7 tools of Christmas. And I'll be along with another video again soon. So thanks for watching.